Woo-wee! We got some spice. Now, I know a lot of you are watching what's going on with E3, and I will be covering what's relevant. I'm kind of just taking it in as a fan right now and also treating it with a massive amount of skepticism. As we know, because there are so many CG gameplay trailers, we know that the crowd is basically super fans and employees, so the applause and all this sort of thing are irrelevant. We know that most of what is told to us during E3 is full-on baloney sausage, and so I'm just watching carefully and just preparing the roast. Now, if you're one of the nearly 70,000 backers of Shenmue 3, helping to raise $6.33 million, when you got today's little update, Skipoo, you might have been feeling a little bit like this.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
That's right. Let's take a look at the update. PC Game Show update. New trailer and Epic Store exclusive for PC version! Exclamation point! That's right. Again, another completely out-of-touch publisher. This time, the same people that brought you Metro Exodus Publishing, if I remember correctly, Deep Silver. I'd have to look back at that. Hold on one second. The PC Game Show just wrapped up with some big news. The new trailer was unveiled and announced Shenmue for PC will be an Epic Store exclusive. Why would literally anybody see that as a good thing? We're happy to announce Shenmue 3 for PC will be an Epic Game Store exclusive. Development for Shenmue has been moving forward using Unreal Engine, and the support we've received from Epic has been excellent. But most importantly, they gave us a big check. Whoops, sorry, that's not what it says. In looking for the most enjoyable experience for PC, it was decided together with Deep Silver, after much discussion, that Epic Game Store would be the best platform? What? You've got to be kidding me. This is like the real life version of that Twitter meme. Like, nobody, literally nobody, seriously, literally nobody ever. Epic Game Store is the best, most enjoyable play experience for PC. Now they've updated the requirements, and I'm going to get to the fact that they had at least been passively, if not directly, promising their backers that the game would be on Steam. We're going to get to we're going to mine some of the delicious comments down here, because I 100% understand how they feel. Now remember, Shenmue 3 it's sitting here on Steam, okay? It's sitting here on Steam. Planned release date, 19th of November, 2019. Now, I don't know how long it's going to stay up here, but this is another game that was essentially used, Steam was essentially used to market the game, to get more information, more people into the Kickstarter, and then had it pulled at not really the last minute, but not till after they raised $6.33 million from 70,000 people. All right. These people probably already, Deep Silver, based on what they do with Metro Exodus, probably already knew that they were going to go an Epic Game Store exclusive, but they purposely withheld that information from their backers, in my opinion, because they know the negative press that follows Epic Game Store, their data security, and just the fact that people don't want to give them their money. Now, listen, an epic gamer moment here would be to get your refunds and not buy the game. Ultimately, with Metro Exodus, a lot of people refunded and ended up not buying. I was very excited for it. The only reason I got it, and it still remains unopened, is because I won it at Dave & Buster's Arcade. All right? I wasn't going to give them any money based on how they treated their fans. This is 100% about cash. Make no mistake about it. The article that is now covering it, and I'm going to get into some of the evidence, of course. I'm sure that there are a lot of people that back Shenmue that are here. I will tell you this. If you back the game, you shouldn't feel bad about enjoying the game. However, the more we accept this, the more it's going to continue to happen. And Steam is going to have to do something about people using their platform to market a game as if it's going to be available there, extracting money from the Steam marketplace, okay? Gaben, are you hearing me? They are using your platform to garner marketing to get hype going, and then just pulling it. In this case, not even going to make it available on Steam from what it looks like. And remember, in the email, it's always said, required Steam to activate. It's always said that Shenmue 3 required Steam. I have other points here. Fangamer, this is an automated email sent to you to confirm your pledge for Shenmue 3. Tier digital copy for PC or PS4. What digital Steam version? What version would you like? Steam. It was an option. They were always offering Steam as an option. Okay. Now, again, even here is on the archived version of the Deep Silver Kickstarter page. Now, thankfully, as we learned, nothing on the internet is ever gone. And we see here, they do have this. Game is currently in development, so requirements may change without notice. Okay, fine. Additional info requires Steam to activate. So it's always told people that would have Steam. Here's an option. Steam or PS4. All right, so I've made my point, right? Shenmue 3 will be an Epic Store exclusive on PC. Surprise, the PC version of Shenmue 3 is now an Epic Game Store exclusive. This means that the crowdfunded sequel, which was originally unveiled as part of Sony's E3 press conference in 2015, won't be sold through Steam or any other PC-centric storefront. In looking for the most enjoyable experience in PC, we decided together with Deep Silver, after much discussion, that Epic Game Store would be the best distribution platform option. Baloney! Developer Yiznet said, for now, it's unclear if backers who wanted Steam version will be offered any kind of refund or forced to accept Epic Game Store's version. Well, let me tell you this. You had better refund these people. And Kickstarter, you need to get involved too. The Epic deal doesn't affect the game's PlayStation 4 version. However, still the move is bound to rile some players who dislike the Epic Game Store and its ever-growing lineup of exclusives, some temporary, some others permanent, which include Metro Exodus and Outer Worlds. Now remember, not that long ago, I think it was late last week, it was announced that Epic Game Store exclusive Metro Exodus PC is now available on the Microsoft Store. So they were supposed to have, I think, a 6-month or a 12-month exclusivity period. When publisher Deep Silver announced Metro Exodus would launch as an Epic Store exclusive, much to the anger of the Steam community, it stated it would come to other platforms a year later, in February 2020. But here we are 4 months later, and Metro Exodus is on the Microsoft Store for $39.99. Deep Silver declined to comment when quizzed by Eurogamer, but I suspect more will be revealed during Microsoft's E3 press conference, given all the Xbox Game Pass development today. Interesting. I wonder if that exclusivity perhaps wasn't so great for Deep Silver and Metro Exodus. Maybe that's why my version of the game remains sealed, because I feel like Garbo even considering playing this game. Now let's look how the backers reacted. This is fraud, nothing but. Again, these are only backers, so these are people that gave money, okay? This is fraud, nothing but. I even got a confirmation from Fangamer for my physical Steam Edition and Kickstarter exclusive. Again, confirmation for Steam Edition. Either commit to deliver what is owed or give me back my money right now. Rod Stunt, this is not acceptable. You have to offer refunds. Florent, Steam GOG or refund. The Epic Store is the best distribution platform for PC. Give me a break. What is the disadvantage of being on Epic, Steam, and Windows Store? You don't get marginally bigger cut out of the profit of new sales, whether incentive the Epic gives you. You aren't even an independent developer. Your game was backed by Steam users expecting a Steam key. Your tone doesn't express even a shred of apology for the disappointment you knew backers were going to express in this forum. Bad form. Steam or refund. Now, if you remember the game Phoenix Point, this was another game that was crowd-funded and openly promised on Steam. Then the Epic Game Store gave Phoenix Point so much money that they didn't even need to worry about if they had to refund 100% of their backers. Think about that. Developers, in my opinion, may be using you, the backer, to get Epic to buy them out, because the money is so large that your money becomes irrelevant. And they know that some percentage of you are just going to either not care, not notice, or forget all about it. So they're going to double dip. This is an important point. Now, before you back any game on Kickstarter or Indiegogo or what is that other website, Fig or something like that, this is happening more and more now. This is the second or the third time in recent history that a game that has been crowdfunded, promised Steam, has then become an Epic Store exclusive, with the most egregious response being the team ahead of Phoenix Point Game coming out and saying in no uncertain terms that the money, the check from Epic Games for their exclusivity deal was so much that they didn't need any of the 50,000 people that backed them in the first place. And you know what? I don't know if anybody's playing Phoenix Point right now, but with so many games, so many options to play out there, it's hard. It's really hard for me to get behind backing some of these. Shame on you, Yu Suzuki. I hope we get a refund because you promised us differently. I would like the promised Steam version refund or an option to get the game on disc not related to any Epic Store. I backed this and I was promised a Steam disc or PS4 version. This is how you tarnish a good developer's name. Are you an idiot? I have a straight-out email from the survey long ago where I clearly chose Steam. I demand a refund. I have requested a refund via contacting Yasnet's or YSNet's Kickstarter account. Guess I'm getting a refund now. Thanks for screwing over the people that funded the game. That's exactly it. All these people made the game possible. And I cannot overstate that. You put your money out years, 6 months, several years ahead of time to make a game viable, only to have the developer turn around and double dip and take money for an exclusivity deal. It's disgusting. Steam really needs to put some sort of thing in place that you can't put your game on there, that there needs to be some penalty for putting your game on there and then just removing it in exchange for an exclusivity deal, because to me, they are very clearly pandering to the Steam audience with no real intent in delivering what they said they were going to do, and it is absolutely disgusting that this continues to happen. We must, look, if you back this game, you should immediately request a refund. You know why? If you want, you can wait a few months, wait 6 months, pick it up on discount if you really want it. But make a point today by sharing this video, demanding a refund for your Steam backer, and just wait it out, because we can't keep letting companies do this to us. There are so many great options out there for companies that won't, what appears to be, lie directly to their backers' faces. And the response that they're just like, hey, it's an Epic Game Store exclusive. Isn't that great? Come on. What cave have you been living in? You know nobody wants that. I don't want exclusive deals on Steam either. I want to buy my game wherever I want to buy it, all right? Very disrespectful. So I backed for PC on Steam. If I can't, I want my money back. I want a refund. I mean, look at all these people. They are getting absolutely bombarded. And by the way, may I remind you, these are all people that gave these people money to make the possibility of being bought out by Epic for an Epic Store exclusive happen. Just horrible, horrible behavior by Deep Silver and this Yisnet or YSNet. Shame on you. I don't know what else to say.